or insects were harmed in the making of this program, and that none of the training you're about to see be attempted unless under expert supervision.
8 Brainees, 1 challenge. To use complex mass of 100 billion cells we call brain for chance to win Brain-Jitsu black brain belt. This is Brain-Jitsu. Born in Lancashire, trained in Japan, with mind as sharp as samurai sword. He is Brain Master. He is the sensei.
Konnichiwa. And welcome to Brain-Jitsu. Mental training specially designed to boost brain power and focus. My trainees, or Brainees, have been following a basic programme of training in the comfort of their own home. A brain-boosting routine of exercise, sleep, and enough fruit and veg to stock a greengrocer's.
I thought the training was very fun, very useful, and it was very imaginative.
I have done the training and it has been very helpful and I found it quite easy.
I don't think I'm going to go out in the first round because I done most of the training.
Now my Brainees must put their training into practice by testing a part of the brain we use every day.
Level 1. Yellow vault.
Take a look at this crowd of people. Can you spot the woman in the red jumper?
Spotted, eh? Congratulations! You've just used your occipital lobes. This area, the seeing part of our brain, allows us to recognise and separate images from each other.
The 7 Brainees who use their occipital lobes the best will be allowed to enter my Brain-Jitsu dojo, where their training will continue.
The one who fails will be left outside. Oh, feel the burn.
Enter the dojo!
Brainees must first answer 4 questions by counting the coloured shapes on the board in front of them. Get the questions right and they'll be left with a 4-digit code, which they must then use to unlock a piece of brain and secure their place in the dojo. But with only 7 pieces of brain and 8 Brainees, one of either Sebri, Elle, Robert, Alexa, Harjeet, Lina, Max and Natasha will be left outside and eliminated. The atmosphere in the noodle bar is hotter than a flame-grilled sushi steak as the 4 questions are revealed. How many blue triangles are there? How many small circles are there? How many large circles are there? How many blue shapes are there? The answer our Brainees are looking for is 1786. Lina is first off her stool. That was fast work. A few more Brainees follow suit, but Lina's cracked it already. Her occipital lobes must be working harder than a sumo going up a mountain. Robert is the second Brainee to claim his place in the dojo, but Elle is looking a little frustrated. The key to this task is to stay calm, ignore the others around you and focus only on getting the right answer. Sebri takes 3rd place and shows his winning smile. Don't forget the code our Brainees are looking for is 1786, as there's 1 blue triangle, 7 small circles, 8 large circles and 6 blue shapes. Max and Natasha have both cracked the code at the same time, and then Alexa takes the penultimate place in the dojo, leaving just Elle and Harjeet to battle it out for the final piece of red brain. That correct code one more time is 1786. Harjeet's got the right answer, now he just has to try it. He's at the brain, but he hasn't lined the numbers up right, and he thinks he's got the wrong code, and he's heading back to the noodle bar. Elle is at the brain and she's had no problems lining up the numbers because she's cracked it. She's in and Harjeet is gutted because he's out. So, as 7 enter the dojo for a chance to survive 6 more grueling levels of brain training, for Harjeet, the dream of the black brain belt has ended before it even started.
I'm feeling gutted. I had the right combination, just couldn't open the padlock. I think that Lina could be a contender for the black belt because she got the combination first.
So, with 6 levels to go, Lina, Robert, Sebri, Max, Natasha, Alexa and Elle have entered the dojo and achieved the first of their coloured brain belts.
When I got it, it just felt really good. I thought I would go out the first round, but I proved myself wrong. I'm feeling grateful that I got through the first round.
When I found out the code, I was thinking, should I go now? Because I don't want to be like the first one and be show-offy, but then I just went.
Brain-Jitsu!
In this next level of training, things are going to get really hard.
Level 2, orange belt.
We do things every day without even thinking, like brushing your teeth. But, haha, you try brushing them using the hand you wouldn't normally use. See how you get on. If you manage to do that, you're using part of your brain that deals with problem solving, the frontal lobes. And that's what level 2 is all about. Taking something you normally do without thinking and doing it differently. Work it. To prepare them for using their frontal lobes in the next challenge, my Brainees are gonna need some training.
The room of mental nourishment.
The room of mental nourishment is where our young hopefuls will train their brains to help them progress to the next levels of the dojo. The more seriously our Brainees take the training, the better prepared they'll be. And in level 2, the challenge is all about getting their brains to think in a new way.
Brain training. One brainee swings the pendulum, the other tries to catch it, blindfolded.
This exercise makes our Brainees work their frontal lobes, as they have to really think about judging time and space, something you wouldn't normally think about at all.
You said we can hear.
Has to eat it.
Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! I'm not eating it.
Nobody seems to be taking the training very seriously. They're all eating or messing about, and lively Lina seems to be the ringleader of the revolution.
That's the whole bowl of cookies is mine, man. No.
And she's dragging Max and Elle along with her.
Yeah, you're so funny, Lina. Yeah, I am. Let's sing our song. Elbow, wrist, crying and go. You just got dissed.
You are so funny. Not.
That sounds like banana, man. All over my trousers.
Come on, training tip time.
Tip. Repeat a word in your head in time with the pendulum. Okay?
Cheetah.
Finally, Smiley, Sebri and Alexa take the training seriously.
1,000, 4,000, 5,000.
If you want to work your frontal lobes at home, why not try counting along with a metronome? If you're musical, it'll help you when you're playing an instrument and improve your all-round focus.
No, you're saying it flat and then
it for me.
Lively Lina still hasn't calmed down.
Can we use the silver? No, you know what? Can I guys tell you something? I went Harrow yesterday and then I saw these donkeys there and I thought that horse. I was like, horses. I pulled it out.
Stop blabbering on about that. What I think of the group is they're quite hyper sometimes, whereas me, I'm just really chilled out.
We done our song. It's called Brick Wall. Yeah. Shall we sing again? You like it?
No. I think the next person who's going to go out is Lina because I think she'll go overexcited for everything.
You think I'm going to go out, yeah? I was first in the first talk, so why would I go out?
So, relaxed Robert was the calmest brainy in the group and sat back while the others went a bit crazy. Lively Lina chatted about everything but the training, and Max seemed to be getting distracted by Lina's energetic nature. But will their lack of concentration have cost them the orange belt? There's only one way to find out. It's time to put their training to the test. Guardian of the dojo and task adjudicator the Shihan will now demonstrate the level 2 challenge.
Countdown box pop.
Brainees are all given a time, say 12 seconds. They must then squat down inside the box as soon as she hand bang gong. Start counting. Then, when they think time is up, must jump out of a box. Brainee or Brainees closest to target time will go through to next level. Brainees continue like this until only one remain and is eliminated from dojo.
My Brainees must remember to control their breathing. The quicker they breathe, the faster they'll count. Work those frontal lobes.
For the first round, our Brainees have to count to 37 seconds. If you want to play along at home and give your frontal lobes a workout, shut your eyes on the gong, start counting up to 37 seconds, then open them when you think the time is up. To make this even harder, the Xi'an is banging about on a bucket. In the dark confines of their boxes, with no point of reference, our Brainees really have to focus on thinking about time passing in a totally new way. Will they remember their training and use a word to help get the rhythm? Not many Brainees paid attention to the pendulum training in the room of mental nourishment, but will it affect their performance? Who's in the green and yellow boxes? They seem to be working to a different time scale to the others. So, Lina and Alexa were way behind the others, but have they got it right? And how near were you to that 37 seconds? Well, if you opened your eyes when Sebri, Robert and Elle popped up, then congratulations. They were all closest to the 37 seconds, and all advanced to level 3. Smiling Sebri's concentration and relaxed Robert's calm attitude clearly paid off. Next time in 18 seconds. Why not close your eyes and count again yourself at home when the gong sounds? It's just Lina, Max, Natasha and Alexa currently counting to win their place in the next level of the dojo. Will lively Lina and Alexa be as off the mark as they were in the last round? Or will they use their training to get it right? With only 3 orange brain belts left, who was closest to the 18 seconds? If you agreed with Natasha and Alexa's timing, then you would have also gone through to the next level. So, either lively Lina or Max will be out of the dojo. The final round, 23 seconds. Close your eyes if you want to play at home. Neither Lina nor Max really concentrated in the training. Lina sung and chatted a lot, and Max was certainly distracted by her energy. But who'll be making the walk of eternal regret? You can see all the other Brainees are counting up to 23 seconds too. Lina was up first, but which Brainee was closest to the 23 seconds? Lina looks worried. Perhaps she should have paid more attention in the training. But it must be her lucky day, because she's spot on. So, she's in, and Max is out. The boys look gutted, but Elle couldn't be happier.
Walk of eternal regret.
I was a bit disappointed because I felt prepared and I would have liked to gone a bit further in the competition. I think Sebri is going to win the black belt because he is very confident.
With 5 levels left, only Lina, Robert, Sebri, Natasha, Alexa and Elle have gained their orange brain belts.
In the training, Sebri said that I'm going to go out next round. It was a coincidence that he came in first and I was last.
I predicted that Lina would go out this round, but she just stayed in. But I still think she'll go out the next round.
Brain-Jitsu! Brainy, not so brainy.
Who's the clever clogs and whose brain needs a lot more training? Numbers. What would we do without them? Well, lots of stuff really, but certainly not counting. Now, a young French mathematician called Blaise Pascal realised just how important numbers were and went and invented the first adding machine in the early 1600s. Calculator-tastic. Right, off to the USA, and someone who's not quite so clever with numbers. A bloke in his mid-30s walks into a shop, buys some grub, and pays the cashier. Sounds pretty run-of-the-mill, except for one thing. He only goes and tries to pay with $1 million note. What a wonga wally. Brainy Pascal, not so brainy, $1 million note dance.
Brain-Jitsu.
Pressure in Brain-Jitsu dojo rising. Now just 6 young hopeful remain to compete under watchful eye of Shihan. Natasha, midway in both rounds, could be one to watch. Relaxed Robert.
In the training, I was just sitting down so like I could just recover from the last round.
Alexa, who take training seriously. Smiling Sebri.
I'm really happy I came first. I just remembered my microwave when I was timing.
Elle joined first in last challenge. And lively Lina.
The counting, I went too slow.
Challenge is about to get even tougher. Only 2 Brainees will make final test. Table of supreme focus. Where must move ball with power of mind to win Brain-Jitsu Black Brain Belt. Here's a time for... Level 3. Result!
Now, we all like to chat, but did you know that using words to communicate is one of the main reasons why our brains have grown so incredibly powerful? And that having a conversation exercises both halves of the brain. Now, if all that's doing your head in, allow me to explain. Think of it like a football match. A player is focused on his own performance, but the manager, he has to think about all his players.
That's it, Alex! All the way!
It's the same with the brain.
There's the left half, which deals with the details, and there's the right half, which looks at the overall picture. This next level of training strengthens my Brainees' focus by working one half of their brain under pressure. Hey, pump it up!
The room of mental nourishment.
It's our second visit to the room of mental nourishment. Brainees have a choice as to whether they take part in the training or not, but any extra training they do will help them with the next challenge. And for level 3, it's communication.
Get into 2 groups. One Brainee describes how the blocks fit together. The other group puts them together.
So, our Brainees are in 2 groups. One group should use the right side of their brains to describe clearly how the blocks fit together. The other team should use the left side of their brains to concentrate on interpreting those instructions.
Where do we put them?
On top of it. Make it like in the middle.
Make sure they're in the middle.
The long way.
Oh, it's not a brilliant start. The talking team aren't being clear with their instructions.
On the middle or the left?
On the side. On the very edge.
And the other team are asking questions when they should be listening, especially lively Lina.
Yeah, but which one? The really big one or the...
It's the one that fits. Same size as the green one, basically.
Oh,
The key to this task is to communicate clearly with short instructions. Talk one at a time and listen to each other. You must work as one team. After all, you might be on the other side of the fence in the next challenge.
Yeah, we're done. What the heck is this? Can we see now?
Come on, training tip time.
Tip. Use short, clear instructions. Imagine yourself hearing them.
Oh, and tell us the right shape. Last time you told us a rectangle when it was supposed to be square.
The really long blue one. On top.
Yeah.
On top.
Yeah, which...
That'll go on the long side of the rectangle.
Long side?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they on top of each other?
Yes.
Okay, good, we got that.
The training tip seems to have helped both groups, even though Lina seems intent on destroying the block.
Okay, go, we got it.
But eventually they get it spot on.
Woo!
Say thank you.
No, because you never helped properly. Oh, yeah! They didn't really make it clear of where the yellow block or the blue block or which block goes where.
I don't know who was the weakest because everyone had their good. Everyone was like quite bad in the first round, but as it came to the second round, everyone became better and better.
So both teams definitely improved after the tip, although Lina still seemed to find it hard to listen and not talk. But when the teams get mixed up in the next challenge, will it all go wrong? Time to find out, as our 6 now put the communication training to the test.
Barrow tip, do maths quick.
This level tests how well our Brainees can communicate. So, our 6 need to be in teams of 2. The chopsticks will decide the pairs. So we have Lina and Elle, who both listened in the training, Robert and Alexa, who both talked in the training, and Sebri and Natasha, a listener and a talker from the training. So they should have the advantage.
Quickly as possible, team must tip over 6 barrels containing number that go together to make sum. Pairs need to decide who is guider, who is tipper. As tippers will be blindfolded, they will be relying on guider to help them find barrel. Once all 6 have been tipped, Brainees stop clock by shouting Brain-Jitsu. Quicker they upend barrels, more time to pick up number and make sum. When Brainee happy with answer, hit gong. First 2 teams to work out correct answer will get green belt and advance to next level. 1 Brainee from losing team will be eliminated.
The key to success here is for the guider to use the right side of their brain to follow their teammates' progress and give them clear instructions. For their partner, it's vital they use the left side of their brain to focus on these instructions and nothing else.
First to put their communication training to the test are lively Lina and Elle.
Right, back.
Lina seemed to find it hard to listen in the training. Hopefully the left side of her brain is now warmed up.
Reach. Left. Reach. Left. Backwards.
Ellie's instructions are clear enough for Lina to follow, but she doesn't seem to be sending her partner to the right position to tip.
Reach.
Are you listening, Lina?
Reach. Left. Reach. Forward and turn around. Turn around so you're forward. So you're forward.
Ellie, she's blindfolded. She doesn't know which way forward is.
Like that.
And now Lina's asking questions when she should be listening.
Forward. Reach. Tip. 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 Brain-Jitsu.
They've finished, but with 3 minutes and 18 seconds, not really worthy of a high five. Now, Sebri and Natasha.
Forward. Forward.
Sebri talked and Natasha listened in the training, and they've gone for the same combo here.
Right. Tip. Right. Back. Reach. Tip.
Smiley Sebri has taken the training tip on board because he's using short, clear instructions, and Natasha is following them to the letter.
Tip. Brain-Jitsu.
They've finished, and with a time of 1 minute 19 seconds, they've done well. Now, Robert and Alexa.
Forward.
Relaxed Robert was on the talking team in the training. Can he get the left, listening side of his brain up to speed?
Reach. Right. Right.
Slight mix-up with his left and right there, but Alexa's instructions are precise and clear.
Tip. Back. Reach. Tip. Reach and tip. Tip. Brain-Jitsu. Oh, no, back.
Ooh, Alexa thought they'd finished, but there's still 1 more barrel to tip.
Tip. Brain-Jitsu.
Now they've finished, and with a time of 1 minute 54, they will be second to collect their numbers behind Sebri and Natasha. Here's what our Brainees are looking for. Can you work out the answer in your head? All teams are back with their numbers, but who'll be last to gong? plus 1 equals 10. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Lina and Elle have got the right answer, but the other two teams were quicker, which means Lina is in the bottom 2 again. And the two best buddies will have to go face to face in the...
Stare off.
With just one green belt up for grabs, both Brainees must use all their powers of focus to fight the urge to blink. The first to falter will be eliminated. That's it. You can see her eyes watering and it's all over. Lively Lina is in, but she's gutted because her best friend Elle is out.
Walk of eternal regret.
I'm feeling sad and disappointed that I'm out. If we were faster and worked together, then we probably would have got further.
So with 4 levels left, it's green brain belts for Lina, Robert, Sebri, Natasha and Alexa.
I've come last twice, but I'm not worried because everyone's thinking who's going to win, and it's obviously Lina, because Lina never loses.
Because I've come like second twice and first once, it's just really built up my confidence. It like make me think that in the last round I'll probably be at my best.
Brain-Jitsu.
Level 4. Blue belt.
This 4th level requires our Brainees to master a primitive part of the brain called the amygdala, the area that responds to threat. Remember the last time you felt afraid or panicky? Maybe you'd just seen a spider. Well, that feeling was triggered by the old amygdala. Now, stress can make you lose focus. Fact. Which is why my Brainees must train to keep their emotions under control. Prepare to harness the power of the mind.
The room of mental nourishment.
We're back in the room of mental nourishment, and it's time for our 5 green belt holders to overcome fear and stay totally focused.
Brain training. Form a circle. Pass the disgusting drink around the circle, only passing on when you have said a word beginning with A. After 1 minute, the brainee holding the drink will have to drink it.
And today's disgusting drink is cod liver oil. The cod liver oil smell is even giving Robert the fear.
Atrocious.
And appalling.
Armadillo.
Arteries. It's really nice, isn't it?
No, it's really disgusting.
It looks quite nice.
Animal.
Allied. Astronaut. And...
The gong means a minute is up, and Alexa has to drink it.
Drink it, drink it, drink it. Oh! Disgusting.
I'll pass a sick ball over to you.
They've all done pretty well at overriding their amygdalas, but here's a training tip.
Tip. Welcome the drink as your friend. It holds the answer.
Okay, let's just get on with it.
But you know what it means? It's like, just pretend it's something nice. Okay, I'll start. Access. Angel.
Acceleration.
If you practice this technique at home, it will allow you to keep your emotions under control, stop you from panicking, and help you focus better in situations like exams.
Acceleration.
I said acceleration.
Oh, no. Haha.
Automatic.
Alex. Also.
That's another minute up, and it's lively Lina who has to drink. But in true Lina style, she's not very quiet about it.
In the first round, I held it in the, for a long time. It was a tactic, but I was quite scared because it nearly came round to me.
I thought it was quite unlucky because I was just about to pass it and it came to me. I'm feeling the pain a lot. Ugh, it was so disgusting.
So, Sebri says that his pausing was a tactic, and it clearly worked because only lively Lina and Alexa had to drink. But who'll use the tip to triumph in the level 4 challenge? There's only one way to find out, as our 5 must now put their brain training to the test and overcome fear.
Creepy crawly word grab.
This level, real test of mind over matter for Brainees, and will push them to really overcome their fear. Underneath the creepy crawlies lie an assortment of letters worth different points. Brainees have just 1 minute to plunge hands into tank and pick out up to 7 letters each. They then have a further minute to make higher scoring word they can.
To do well, my Brainees must block out the signals coming from their amygdala and ignore the creepy crawlies. The quicker they combat their fear, the more time they'll have to pick out the high-scoring letters.
Underneath the crickets are an extra 5 golden letters. If our Brainees manage to use one in their word, they'll double their score. The gong goes and most of our Brainees get stuck in, but Lina's definitely not happy. She must override her amygdala and get some letters or she'll be out. Alexa isn't really putting her hands in the crickets either. The rest seem to be taking the little critters in their stride. The gong means that their minute is up, and now our Brainees have another minute to make the longest word they can out of the letters they've collected. Alexa's gonna struggle to make a word with those letters. It looks like none of her Brainees managed to pick a golden letter. See if you can make a word from the anagram on the screen now. So, how have our green belt holders fared?
Pig.
Well, this little piggy gets Lina an oinking 6 points.
Pin.
Robert is pinning his hopes on the blue belt. That's a 6.
Hope.
Sebri doesn't need hope. That 8 points gets him straight through to the next level.
Jot.
Seven points for Natasha. So Lina and Robert are both in last place with 6 points. This could be a tie-break situation.
Aye.
Aye. Just 1 point for Alexa, which means that Lina, Robert, Sebri and Natasha are in, and Alexa is out.
Walk of eternal regret.
I'm quite disappointed because I wanted to get the black belt. I think the problem was I got quite unlucky letters and I didn't really want to touch the bugs.
So with only 3 levels to go, Lina, Robert, Sebri and Natasha proudly wear their blue brain belts.
I thought I'd done so well in the others and then I'd done quite bad in that one, so I was quite annoyed.
So the training helped because in the task, I said instead of what the creature is, pretend it's grass.
Brain-Jitsu! Brainy, not so brainy.
Who's the clever clogs and whose brain needs a lot more training? Doctors, I love them. If you feel ill, all you have to do is go and see them and they'll help you get better. No wonder they spend around 7 years at medical school and then up to 4 years training. Enough respect. Stethoscope-tastic. Right, it's doctors again, but this time of the 17th century. This load of quacks believed that our personalities came from one of 4 types of fluids flowing through our bodies. What a load of nutters. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Brainy, modern doctors. Not so brainy, 17th century quacks.
Brain-Jitsu!
Tension in Brain-Jitsu dojo mounting. Now just 4 young hopeful remain to compete under watchful eye of Shihan. Level-headed Natasha. No-nonsense approach working well. Relaxed Robert.
Coming last was quite bad.
Smiley Sebri, 2 firsts under his blue belt. And lively Lina.
I faced my fear.
Only 2 Brainy will make final test. Table of supreme focus. Where must move ball with power of mind. Brain-Jitsu black brain belt is within their grasp. It's time for...
Level 5.
Red Bolt!
Now, if you're learning how to bull ride, then you might be interested to know that your new hobby is doing wonders for your old grey matter. Exercising both the thinking part of the brain, the cerebrum, and the doing part, the cerebellum. You see, doing new things increases the flow of blood into your head, which keeps your brain cells topped up with the oxygen they need to perform at their best. So,
in level 5, my Brainees are going to be challenged to learn new skills. Now, you can speed up how quickly the brain takes in new stuff. And this is what our Brainees are going to train for now.
The room of mental nourishment.
It's our Brainees' 4th visit to the room of mental nourishment. And for this exercise, they're going to be really working their brains by learning a new skill.
Brain training. Flip and catch as many drink coasters as you can. Come then.
Let's start with one first. Oh, I done it. I done one.
Do you do it upwards?
Yeah, I know. I done it.
No, you do it this way.
What? I done it.
What?
I think. Look. No, that was wrong. Okay, hold on. How do you do it? Who can do it?
Not me.
No one. No one could do it. Okay.
It seems that all our Brainees are struggling with this physical task, but this training has to be taxing so that the thinking part of your brain and the doing part of your brain are equally pushed. Don't get frustrated, Natasha. In order to succeed, you have to remain calm so your mind can control your body, and you must stay positive.
No, I can do it. I can do it.
That's the spirit.
Me.
Time for a training tip.
Tip. Approach this positively. Laugh out loud for 30 seconds.
It may seem silly, but a fit of the giggles can help you learn a new skill. Laughing increases your heart rate, sending extra oxygen into the brain and helping it work at full capacity. But have the hysterics helped our Brainees with their wrist flick coaster catch action? Level-headed Natasha seems to have lost her head, but it's worked for her. Let's see that again. In fact, the laughing looks like it's really helped, because suddenly our Brainees are doing more flips than a Japanese pancake.
When we started, I wasn't doing good at all, but then when I started laughing and enjoying myself, I actually just forgot about how hard it is.
When we started laughing, it was just much more fun, and I've done it much more better.
So, all 4 Brainees embraced the training tip and it really worked for them. But will they remember to stay positive in the next task? Or will they forget it all when they face the mind maze? Time to find out as our 4 now put their training to the test.
Mind maze.
To win red belt, Brainees must remain mentally confident as they learn new physical skill. Brainee must guide marble to end of maze on their helmet by tilting head using the screen in front of them as guide. But there is twist. Image they are seeing is in reverse. That means to go right, they must tilt left. What is more, Brainee is up against clock. Brainee with slowest time will be eliminated.
The tip for my Brainees in this next task is to remain calm and think positive thoughts. Giving in to frustration will only lessen their focus and slow them up. First to put their new skills training to the test is lively Lina. Lina's coaster catching really improved after the training tip, but will she remember to stay positive here to master this new skill? Don't get frustrated, Lina. Remember how the laughing helped you? Oh dear, the positive mood seems to have disappeared. Lina can't seem to master the reverse nature of the mind maze, and she's clearly getting frustrated, which only makes it harder.
What the? No, I don't get this.
She's finally positive now she's finished, but will her frustration have cost her the red? Now Robert. Relaxed Robert has been laid back and cool throughout his time in the dojo, and his attitude is really helping him here. Robert is calm and focused solely on the job in hand. He's finished already, very fast. Now Sebri. Smiling Sebri is nearly always grinning. Will this natural positivity help him master the reverse skill of the mind maze? another super speedy run. Can Natasha live up to the boys? In the training, level-headed Natasha got slightly frustrated before the tip. Will she remember to stay positive now? Sensing a bit of annoyance at herself here. Stay calm and confident, Natasha. It will help you master this new physical skill. She's finished, but was it fast enough to get the red? Time for the results. Lina, 2 minutes 39 seconds. She's smiling, but she won't be when she hears Robert's time. 31 seconds, incredible! Sebri, 38 seconds. Excellent times from both boys there. Lina's place in the dojo all hangs on Natasha's score. Can Lina scrape through again? 1 minute and 47 seconds, which means that Natasha is in and Lina is actually out.
Walk of eternal regret.
I found it really difficult to do the opposite of what I was seeing. It was supposed to be left and I had to do right, but I done it the wrong way around. I think that Robert's gonna win the black belt because he's really good at doing all the tasks.
So with only 2 levels left, Robert, Sebri and Natasha stand proud in red.
I'm really excited because I never expected to go semi-finals.
I'm so thrilled because I came first in the event. I'm in the semi-finals.
I'm elated to get through to the final 3 and I'm representing the girls.
Brain-Jitsu.
Level 6, Roll bolt!
It's this level which will decide which 2 of my remaining Brainees will go on to battle it out
For the black belt.
Imagine you're performing a dance. As well as your moves to remember, there's the other dancer to think about, and there's loads of people watching you. It's remembering things under pressure like this that level 6 is all about.
It centres around 3 areas of the brain. The seeing part, the occipital lobes, the memory part, the temporal lobes, and the movement part, the cerebellum. To the max.
The room of mental nourishment.
With only 3 Brainees remaining, this penultimate brain training challenge is all about improving your memory.
Brain training. Memorise the train map.
Does it mean the whole thing? Or
Probably.
So in this task, our 3 remaining red belt holders are exercising their occipital lobes or seeing part of their brain and their temporal lobes, the memory bank. But they've only got 1 minute to memorise the map.
Okay. Glasgow, Barnsley, Newcastle, Leicester, Warwick, Reading, London. Okay, did I get it right?
yeah. Oh my gosh, she's good, man.
Yeah.
Sebri's right. That was very impressive.
Brighton, Cambridge, Totton, Middlesbrough, Manchester, Preston. What's after Preston? I don't know. What did I get? Was I right?
You're doing all lines.
Huh?
You're doing everything from every line.
Oh, Nottingham and Belfast.
Your turn.
London, Exeter. Wait, can I do a bit of everything?
It has to be in order in the line.
London, Reading. I don't know. I'll give up.
Already? Yeah, man.
Training tip time.
Okay, tip is split the tasks, memorise a train line each.
Memory tests like this are a great way of training your brain, but don't try to memorise too much or you'll end up forgetting it all. But has the tip helped our Brainees improve their memories?
Brighton, Cambridge, Taunton, Middlesbrough, Manchester, Preston, Nottingham, and Belfast.
Yep, 10 out of 10 I'll give you.
Glasgow, Barnsley, Newcastle, Leicester, Warwick, Reading, London.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Can relaxed Robert do as well as the other 2?
Exeter, Oxford, Bristol, Worcester, Barnsley.
Yeah, you got it really well.
Not quite as impressive, Robert, but an improvement on last time.
I think the training gave me a lot of confidence, actually.
It's getting harder and harder, all the tasks, because I'm not too good at memory, so it'll be a test for me.
So, level-headed Natasha had a 100% record in the memory training. Will this guarantee her the brown brain belt? The boys' memory's definitely improved after the tip, but will they use their training to secure a place in the final? There's only one way to find out, as our final three must now put their memory training to the test to fight for a place on the table of supreme focus.
Super Memory Dizzy Dash.
Brainee is spin round and round on dizzy wheel, total of 10 times. Task is to use all power of focus to memorize 5 zoomed-in picture in front of them. Then rest against clock to cross-balancing beam and collect full-size version of same image from 10 hanging above them. Then they must arrange in order that they have seen from the wheel. When Brainee is happy with selection, hit gong to stop clock.
My tip for the Brainees is to keep focused on the main objective and use their training to link the 5 images together.
So, our final three brave the wheel to compete for their brown brain belt and for a chance to triumph over the table of supreme focus. It's time to spin. Will their memory training help our Brainees ignore the effects of the wheel and memorise the images? The order they're looking for is at the bottom of the screen now. Relaxed Robert is up first. Robert was the weakest in the training and he looks a little stumped here. This is the ultimate test of distraction for our Brainees. Not only are they under pressure as they race against the clock, but they have to fight the dizziness to collect the 5 full-size images of the zoomed-in pictures they've just seen. Then they must arrange them in the exact order they first appeared. Every image they get wrong means a 5-second penalty. Relaxed Robert is calm as he tackles the order. He's finished, but it looks like the dizziness must have affected his focus. Smiling Sebri, smiley as ever as he makes his way onto the beam. Sebri's memory really improved after the tip and he's been very decisive with picking the images here. Don't forget that this challenge decides which 2 Brainees will go through to the final round. Have you forgotten something, Sebri? You're racing against the clock. Our Brainees have to arrange the 5 full-size images in the same order they saw the close-up pictures on the wheel. Sebri's got all the right pictures, but not the right order. Can Natasha fare better? Level-headed Natasha seems quite cautious as she steps off the wheel. Natasha excelled in the memory training and she's picked the images very quickly. Now for the order. Natasha's not rushing with the order and she's doing well so far. Can she keep it up? She's gonged, but whose memory has cost them their place in the final? Time for the results. Robert, 1 minute 44 seconds and 4 penalties. That's 2 minutes 4 seconds in total, and he looks worried. Sebri, 1:57 with 3 penalties, so 2:12 in total. Sebri is still smiling, but his place in the dojo all hangs on Natasha's score. 1 minute and 41 seconds with 3 penalties. So, with a grand total of 1 minute and 56 seconds, Natasha is in and Sebri is out. But he's still smiling.
Walk of Eternal Regret.
I'm feeling really disappointed because I really thought I would make it. I think Robert will win because he's relaxed and chilled out, and I think that type of person will win Brain-Jitsu.
So with only 1 level to go, it leaves just relaxed Robert and level-headed Natasha to wear their brown brain belts in preparation for the final.
I never thought that I'll get to the finals, but I have.
I'm feeling amazed, shocked, and I'm so happy because I got in.
Brain-Jitsu!
8 young hopefuls arrived at Brain Training Dojo to fight it out for Brain-Jitsu Black Brain Belt. As challenges get tougher, Brainees get fewer. Some lost their cool.
This is not fair.
Others lost out. One by one, they have been eliminated until just 2 remain. Relaxed Robert.
And if I did win, though, I'd be just extremely proud of myself.
And level-headed Natasha.
It means everything to me to have the black belt.
But who will use brain training to the max to win final challenge?
Brain-Jitsu!
Level 7, Black Belt!
So, this is it. Between my 2 remaining Brainees and the black belt stands Brain-Jitsu's ultimate challenge. A mental duel that is head-to-head in every sense. The battlefield? A table. But not just any table. For this, my friends, is the table of supreme focus, where our 2 Brainees will attempt to move a ball across the table using only the power of their mind. By getting this far, they've already demonstrated mental control under many different types of pressure. But now, they must learn to focus their minds by entering a state of total calm. To prepare them, my 2 finalists will need to get into the zone.
Room of mental nourishment.
So, it's down to the last 2. Level-headed Natasha and relaxed Robert have one last chance to train their brains to win the black. In this final room of mental nourishment, they must bring together all the training they've received to achieve ultimate focus.
Brain training. Mentally prepare yourself for the final task. Don't let the sounds put you off. Okay.
Both Brainees seem to be having trouble focusing. Maybe a training tip will help.
Tip. Visualise and focus on somewhere you feel happy and calm. And if I did win, though, I'd be just extremely proud of myself. Proud of myself. Proud of myself.
It means everything to me to have the black belt. Black belt. Black belt. Where did you visualise?
In my imagination.
I don't really visualise on anything. I visualise on the light. Bright lights make me feel good.
Bright lights.
The lights make me feel very famous, and that makes me quite calm and happy.
You choosing lights as something good calm may be like calming for you, but for me, I just think it's odd.
So, Robert thinks that Natasha's odd for focusing on the light. But will it help her to see the light when it comes to mastering the table of supreme focus? Let's find out.
Table of supreme focus.
Rules are simple. Each Brainee must push ball to the opponent's end of table using only power of mind. Sensors in Brainees' headbands measure brainwaves. This is converted into electrical signal, which moves ball. More focused mind, stronger signal, and faster ball will travel. See how Brainees are doing on this readout. 2 lines represent each player's brainwaves. Lower the line, more concentrated their mind.
To make sure this is the test of all tests, our Brainees must win the best of 3 rounds. So, this is the big one. Our 2 finalists must use all their brain training to enter their zone of absolute focus. This is the reason they came to the dojo. This is the moment they've been training for. The she hand starts them off and the mind races on. Level-headed Natasha is the first to move the ball. Her black brainwave line is much lower and flatter than Robert's, showing a more focused mind. The ball has slowed down a little. Can Relax Robert concentrate his mind to turn the tables? So, it's round 1 to level-headed Natasha. Relax Robert's focus was no match for hers in that round. Can he even the score in round 2? Natasha is straight off the starting blocks again. Her black brainwave line looks even steadier than in round 1. Robert's green line is much higher than hers, and it seems his focus just can't match up. That's it, it's all over, and it's a triumph for level-headed Natasha. She used her brain training brilliantly to master the table of supreme focus.
To win the black belt, I feel very privileged, quite shocked actually, because I never thought I'd go in this far.
Glory for one brings disappointment for another. Relax Robert fought valiantly, but now he must leave the dojo.
Walk of eternal regret.
I was quite close to getting a black belt. I did try to use the brain training, but I just probably weren't as relaxed as Natasha.
So, Relax Robert was pipped at the post by level-headed Natasha. Natasha showed steady improvement throughout her time in the dojo. She really learnt from her training to win the final 2 challenges and to prove that she is indeed worthy to wear the Brain-Jitsu Black Brain Belt.
I'm just amazed I got through to the last round. I'm feeling completely elated. The way I moved the ball in the last round was by counting the beats of my heart. It paid off. Trust yourself. That's the main lesson I've learnt today.
Our journey has come to an end. Another Brainee has proven themselves worthy to wear the Brain-Jitsu Black Belt. But while Brain-Jitsu might represent the most extreme form of brain training, its philosophy can be shared by all. Each and every one of you has it in your power to grow your mind. All it takes is dedication and practice. This has been